Alrighty, shall we get started here? Good evening, it is time for the dredge. Nobody in chat yet, but that's just fine. Ugh, I just need an excuse to play Dredge again, because I haven't played it in for... Well, I did play it at the end of that one long stream. Was that last? No, it wasn't last Sunday, it was the Sunday before, I think. But I was kind of burned out at that point, so I'm starting fresh. Right, gotta get the game capture set up here. 1 second. Dredge, yes. There we are. Angler wanted. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh. Hold on a second, there goes my tea. Tea takes precedence. 1 second. Hey-ya!
Careful.
I'm okay. Cat will decide to spit on me when I pop the spout open. I'm okay. Anyway, where was I? The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. I have to use my controller. Hold on a second. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Cabin pursuits, right. Met the mayor of Greater Marrow, who sent me out to catch some fish and find my bearings. Seems nice enough. Warned me to be back before nightfall, though. Said something about fog. Bit dramatic. Mayor asked me to catch as many fish as I can, then head back to Greater Marrow. Alright. Those are little quest boards for the DLCs, which I haven't played yet. I have played the base game to completion, but I have never played the DLCs. So, looking forward to that. Move forward with that, reverse with that, left and right. Rotate camera. Move to the fish spot. Press A to start fishing. This is the coziest horror game. Indeed it is. Hello, Blue. Good to see you. This is easily one of my favorite games of all time. Fishing and eldritch horror, what's not to love? I mean, completely normal fishing. A floating buoy, it serves to mark safe patches past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. What else we got here? Ah, shallows. Don't have a fishing rod for that yet. Completely normal, yes. Very. Alright, encyclopedia. Blue mackerel, practically worthless but enough to stave off hunger. And cod, plentiful and basic. Let's see, can I catch these? No, I cannot. What do we have here? Is more mackerel? It is. See, mackerel and cod. Are there any other fish that I can catch yet? No, I think it's just those two. Okay. Fishmax saying, hello, Vintage Medic, welcome in. Web fishing and dredge watching, nice. Ooh. Web fishing is a lot of fun. I've been playing that with some fellow streamers a lot recently. Good times. Okay, and my hold is full, so back to the docks I go. Just in time for sunset as well. Oh. Select your lights by holding LB, toggle with X. There we go. Definitely want those on. I'm trying to remember. What's the button to... Oh wait, no, that's right. It's... There it is. Select it from the wheel. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt and, in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Where do I sell the fish? Off you go, then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Fishmonger. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. I remember thinking that was going to be a way bigger part of the game than it ended up being. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different. But while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you've got. Sell all fish, there we go. Nice. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work! I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Research part. Ah, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Just clicked who the previous fisherman was. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hole she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Alright then, let's see. How much money? 144. Alright. Not enough for this rod, but I could get this one. Second engine would be good. And of course a light is always a good idea. Let's go with this for now. Oh, look at that. I'm already halfway through my loan repayment. Research. Flexible fishing pole. Hybrid design allows for a more flexible fishing style. Okay, so that covers coastal and shallow. Hydraulic rod for oceanic fishing. Improved outboard engine. Alright, that's all I can research right now. Let's invest in that one. Can't buy it yet, of course, because I've got no money, but after I go out fishing, I'll grab that. Alright, probably want to wait the night. Alright. Off we go. Time for more fishing. And now I can do shallows fishing. There we go. Let's see, what do we have here? This mackerels? I think they are. So I forgot I had that set to horn. Early game slow speed, yeah, it starts slow. I can't fit any more of those. That'll have to wait. Let's see. What do I have room for? If I could find another cod spot, that would be nice, but I think I'm all out of cod in the immediate area. Oh, wait, hang on. These were shallows fish too, weren't they? Yeah, okay. That's all I can fit from there for now. Let's grab quick mackerel. Go sell those off. There we go. Back to town. Once again. Fishmonger. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal price. Alright, tell me about the order. He asked for 1 gulp flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. I think I have those already, actually. You'll need to have the rod that can handle shallow water in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes, I do. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's all ready to go. No need. Perfect. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. Got another order here. This one's a little more curious. You want a couple of squid and a black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night, and, well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. It's almost as if you've played this before. Yeah. Like I said, I've played the base game to completion before. I have not played the DLCs yet. Seen that strange red light at night? Seems to be rising from the west. I have, actually. I can see it in the background here. Okay. Anything I can afford? I can, actually. Hold on. But yeah, let's get that engine. And a light. There we go. Two arrow squid and a black grouper. Fishmonger at Greater Marrow received a special order from a customer. He says he'll pay me well for filling the order. Gray eel, a slimy creature tainted with the silt and muck of the seabed. Gulf flounder, a pathetic, cowardly, bottom-dwelling fish. Alright, judgy much? Well, I suppose we might as well go see if I can catch those squid and grouper then. Oh, here we go. Squid. Oh, messed that up. That's fine. Right, and then groupers. Oh. Sparkles? The lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. God, I love the prose in this game. So, geez, I cannot see a dang thing in front of me. Ooh, message in a bottle. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here, the layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night. Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. Think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. I wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Arrow squid. Rises from the depths at night to feed, or be fed upon. Alright. Let's see if I can find groupers. Oh! What's that? Oh. Is that... No, those are eels. Right? Yeah, eels. I think. Aha. Alright, one black grouper. Fortunately, that's all I needed. Hi. Oh. Oi! They stole my freaking fish. Fuck off. Fucking birds. Nap time? Yeah, I suppose so. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Oh. Why are you here? I've come to fish, I've come to see the area, I've come to meet people, I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Alright then. Got any fish for that order? Let's see. Damn it! Frickin' bird stole all my squids. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out to east toward Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock with it, please? Sure. The mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. I should probably rest and let that terror go down. If only to keep frickin' birds from stealing my fish again. Black grouper. A short, stocky fish with mottled black coloring. Perfect camouflage in the black waters of night. Ooh, I've heard about this game. Welcome in, Miss D. Good to see you. Yes, this is Dredge. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Map. Okay. So I need to deliver the package over that way. Coziest, dreariest, most weather-beaten horror game. Deliver the package. Mayor of Greater Marrow asked me to deliver a package to the dock worker at Little Marrow, which is to the east. The package feels quite dense and damp. Something is seeping through the paper. Curious, but I won't open it. Alright, let's just get that out of the way then. And grab some fish on the way. There we go. What? A delivery? Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. Can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. Time to pay you, I suppose? He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Goober.
Get paid you.
What?
You rapscallion. Thank you for subscribing, you stinky.
Whoa!
We live together. That money's just going back into our pocket minus the cut from Twitch.
But I have the founder badge. That's the marriage, right?
Goofball. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Cabin. Yes, I have a book now. Stingray. Good eating, but requires careful preparation. What else we have here? Prayer. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello? Is that... No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? No, nothing yet, sorry. Just fish. Speaking of, let's catch more fish. Ooh, nice. Trophy fish. Right, that's all I got room for now. Back to the docks. Sell my goodies. Ooh, yeah. Trophy fish sell for a lot. Look at that. Oh. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news! Thanks partly to your effort, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. Might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Looks like a character from Box Trolls. You know what? I haven't seen Box Trolls, but I've seen the character design, and you're absolutely right. He does kind of look like a, fuck, what's the... Laika. He looks like a Laika Studio character, for sure. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior holes. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. How do I get materials? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Okay. So yeah, wood, metal, fabric. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, did the internet kick out again? Right, did stream go down for a second? I'm not sure if that was just me or... Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure did. Alright, well, what else is new. It's an unfortunate truth that our internet is very, very stinky sometimes. Alright, let's see if I can find some squid again. Those dang birds stole my squid. Are these squid? No. Wait, yes? Yes, those are squid. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's head back before we get swarmed by birds again. Calamari on the menu tonight. There we go. Got any fish for the order? Yes, I do. There we go. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. I've got one here for you, in fact. It's a bit banged up, but if you could get it fixed at the shipwright. Alright. Let me just make space for that. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. Got a customer asked for a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Dredge is just advocating for good mental health and sleeping habits. Found this book out back, could be useful to you. Ooh, another book. The fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. Still all those fish. Let's see. Looks like some of your equipment could use some fixing. We can repair that here. Let's see. Yeah. Fix that. Let's see. Let's buy that. Then sell back the other rod. So now we've got a better shallows fishing rod. Replace that one. Actually, hang on a second. No, okay, yes, this one is actually better than these ones, so I don't want to replace that. Never mind. Hello, Meta Knight, welcome in. Good to see you. Yes, I am streaming a little bit earlier for once. Not much earlier, but, you know, a little bit. Rods, reels, and rigs, sustainable fishing. Common crab and fiddler crab. There we go, crab pots. Let's just drop that right there. Let's see. Now what? Could catch some eels here. Actually, you know what? Let's sail around. They mentioned there being shipwrecks around the coast. Let's see if we can find anything. Oh, speak of the devil. There's some wreckage. All that's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. Oh, we got some... wood. Some valuables and a research part. Excellent. All good stuff. Stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. The cold stone does not respond to your touch. Pile of loose debris. Clearing this would take some strong explosives. Okay. Something to come back to later, I suppose. Ooh. What is that? Big old fossil. Whale fossil, maybe? Dinosaur. Hello, Dreamer. Welcome in. Let's see. Might as well get some fishing in here. Let Nessie's less fortunate cousin. I see something shiny over there. Fishmonger, received special order. Yeah, common crab and fiddler crab. Ooh, another message in a bottle. What do we got here? August 21st, 1927. So, just after the last one we found. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We didn't see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He's been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He's paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. Never known him to be so superstitious. Skill issue. Ooh, more shinies. But I can't fish things out of the water yet. Oh, reading complete. Sustainable fishing. 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. Nice! Now I can start on the other one. Oh, wait, since I'm right here, I might as well visit the pawn shop. There we go. Sell the trinkets. And then head across the bay, sell my fish. Deposit materials for upgrades. Hands ring to the shop owner. I do. Sell fish. Don't have to have all the materials at once. You can store whatever you have right here at the Dreadnought. Yep. Light space, engine space, net space, rod space. Let's stick these in there. There we go. Efficient crab pot. With an improved design, this crab pot should be more effective at catching creatures. Capacity 4x4, 2 to 3 per day. 4x4, 2 per day. Additional strengthening allows this cage to last longer in the water. Okay. Never heard of this game before? It's a fishing game. Totally normal fishing game. Absolutely no eldritch horror to be found whatsoever. It's also one of my favorite games. Oops, whoops. Just blocked my microphone there, my bad. Let's see, and large crab pot. More space-efficient design allows this pot to hold more before it needs emptying. Just a smidge of eldritch horror. Oh, you know. You know what? Let's get that. Efficient propeller design makes this a reasonable engine for those on a budget. Jet drive engine. 9 kilonauts. Take a look through this book on the house. Ooh, another book. She pulls a book from a toolbox nearby and hands it to you. A few of the pages are stuck together with grease. Thanks. Alright, let's see. Ooh, expensive. Nobody treats books right in this game. I know, they're all left a mess. Folded pages and fish scales and grease stains. Let's see, how's that crab pot doing? Oh, it's caught something. One common crab. That's one of the things I needed for the suit, right? One common crab, one fiddler crab, right. A crusty carapace and clicking claws caught in a cage close to the coast. I do love me some alliteration. Let's see, any fish out here to catch? Yes, here we go. Oops. That doesn't look like a normal eel, does it? You mean, I adore, yes, okay. I didn't alliterate properly. barbed eel. A spine broken with sharp angles and crooked curves. A row of teeth bent on revenge. Pursuits. Caught a strange-looking fish. Never seen anything like it in all my years. It died as soon as it was pulled from the water, but its scales are still pulsing with a strange rhythm. Don't want to handle it anymore. Have headache and ears are ringing slightly. Maybe the fishmonger at Greater Marrow will know more. Very normal fish. I think we may have found the smidge. Yes, we found the smidge of horror, I suppose. Oh. Nothing to see here. Got any crabs for that or? Yes, actually. You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. The twisted spine adds a hint of radiation to its taste. Sir, please look at my totally normal fish. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing and pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. Dr. Robotnik. I'll be waiting. Right there. That's not too far. I'm sure I can make it over there. Sun's coming up anyway. Might as well head over. Nah, we can just ignore him. I could, but where's the fun in that? Sure, he's not important. Smile emoji. The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. Ah, he said it! Yeah, just say no, and it's like, oh, okay. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Search for relics. Alright, real quick, I'm gonna go grab my tea that's been steeping, and I forgot about for a second. One moment. There we go. That's better. And now I can gather up scrap from wrecks. Like this stuff here. Nice. Gonna go ahead and go sell. Ooh, hang on. Yeah, perfect. Fiddler crab, just what I needed. Alright, delivery for the fishmonger. The fishmonger wraps up the crabs and hands you some money. These'll do. Glad you got some use out of that old pot. You can always buy more here, or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. Wind Waker vibes? A little bit. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of those mutants? Nothing? They get sick? They go mad? I would assume they got sick. Well, perhaps. But I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. That's not concerning at all. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful. It's difficult. I don't want to talk about it. Well, it's been mostly peaceful so far. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You always keep moving forward, moving along. Not so bad here. I don't want to move along. Can't go back. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit, too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you could see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Heard of any strange things happening? I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds the lantern up so that it shines brightly into your face. Are you really standing here in front of me? Or is this just another of the fog's tricks? Who lives on Blackstone Isle? I see a lot from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. I don't think she likes us very much. Just a hunch. Let's talk to the mayor. What happened to the last fisherman? The last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running aground on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long. He shan't be missed by us. Now, what else can I do for you? Strange occurrences? Well, I heard that my counterpart in Little Marrow met the most unfortunate end. They say he went mad quite suddenly. One day he was normal, the next he was pacing the shoreline, hurling people's belongings into the sea. After some days like this, he disappeared, never to be seen again. Nowadays, the tale of the old mayor is used to scare children. Not many remember him, myself included, and those that do remember don't seem to like talking about it. A most unpleasant subject. Know any shipwrecks around here? Shipwrecks? Unfortunately, there have been quite a few in recent years. The lighthouse helps, but even it struggles to cut through the fog some nights. We do our best to salvage and clear any shipwrecks that occur around this side of the island. That should make fishing a bit easier for you. Around the back, though, is a little harder to get to. There are still some wrecks towards the deeper patches. You'll want to avoid that area. Wider region. Certainly, is there someone in particular you wish to know more about? Blackstone Isle. I don't know a great deal. It technically falls under the jurisdiction of Little Marrow. I believe it was sold to a private owner some 20 years ago. They must have had a special arrangement. Such a sale is quite uncommon. Very complicated paperwork involved, you see. You'd think the church bell would help. Not met the owner. I suspect they don't live around here. The island seems quite uninhabited. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Gale Cliffs. Well, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. Right on the approach to the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of it these days. I think quite a few people have left, one way or another. Stellar Basin. Quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on the atoll built on top of a beautiful coral reef. I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you fancy getting your hooks into some of those. How about Twisted Strand? I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mass of trees. It's often blanketed in a thick fog even during the day. You'd want some good lights and a good sense of direction if you're going to explore there. And Devil's Spine. Yes, it's quite exciting, really. An active volcano amongst a city of ancient ruins. I must caution against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear through your hull. Not to mention that aforementioned volcano could erupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear it rumbling from here. Alright, that's it for now. Encyclopedia. Fiddler crab. A relatively normal-sized crab with a preposterously large claw. The claw can grip with incredible strength, but the arm is fragile and can be snapped off with ease. Alright, so that's where the builder wants supplies delivered. Thank you for the hydrate, Dreamer. And the stretch. One moment. And a stretch. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That's better. And I think that's where they said the shipwreck is for me to look at. 2 lumber, 2 scrap, and a barren fish. Alright, let's go have a look-see. Well, thank you for the tea check, Meta. I am drinking some blueberry tea today. And my mug is mostly full because I just poured it. Let's see, what do we have here? Ah, fabric. Okay. Oh. Oh, fuck. Don't you flicker my light at me. Yeah, that's right. Back off, buddy. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Spooky. Yeah, a little bit, you know. Believe me, it was a lot more, unnerving the first time it happened to me. But, you know. Doesn't hit quite as hard the second time. But yeah, there's no other boats out here besides me. So if I see one, that's not a boat. No, I don't have any fish, do I? But I do have some supplies for the bridal. Let's see, fabric. There we go. Let's see, how much wood do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of wood. 3, 4 pieces of metal, and 1 more piece of fabric. Okay. Oh yeah, and the red pillar of light. You know, totally normal. Let's go ahead and wait till morning, why don't we? What do we have here? Is that wood? I think that is wood. Good. Need lots of wood. Wood is good. Interesting seeing the panic effects and the monsters actually getting close because I play the game just differently enough that I miss most of that stuff. Darn, only 1 piece of wood from that. Ooh, scrap metal. I'm scared. I play very cautiously. I figured. Yeah, if you're a little more cautious, you probably won't see things like that because you'll head back to the docks before nightfall. But, you know, live dangerously. Slab of rock juts from the water bearing crude symbols of curved fish. At its base, a rough shape has been chiseled away. It looks like I need 5 cod, I think, is the curved fish in this area. Is this cod or is this mackerel? That's mackerel. And that's flounders. The gods demand fish, they crave sashimi. Ooh, hey. Relic found. Ornate key. That is a very big key. Oh, I didn't even notice my reading was done. Rods will reel in fish in 10% more effectively. Nice. Correct engine operation. Let's see, got some eels here. How much space do I have? Not enough for any eels, that's for sure. Imagine if Ursula showed up here. Yeah, I don't think we're quite equipped to be smashing any giant octopus ladies. Not yet, anyway. Ooh, crab pot. What do we got? Another fiddler crab. Ooh, can I make room for that, though? Probably not. Maybe? Hang on. There we go. Sell that. Let's see. Oh, I can do this. There we go. More engine space. Let's see. 1 metal, 1 wood, 3 wood, 2 metal, 1 fabric. Okay. 3 wood, 2 metal, 1 fabric. 3, 2, 1. What do you think I could afford here? Actually, hang on. Rearrange these now that I've got more space. And buy that one. There we go. It's been lovely being together. Alright, have a good night, Blue. Sleep tight, take care. All that jazz. No. Alright, let's see. Might as well pick this up. It's only got 3 hours left on it. I can't fish that. That's oceanic. Drat. But I can deliver the key to this fellow. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers with a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. Ability unlocked haste. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? The words you read from that book, what did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. Is there any one particular you wish to know more about? The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. How long have you lived here? Oh, excuse me. Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before. But 2 decades ago, I took up residence here. I needed to focus on other endeavors. Found that this island has a certain strength to it. Those dark basalt columns stretch downwards into the deep. Do you know who owned these relics? Yes. Who? He looks at you. For a moment, a look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. An old friend. Anything else? Where should I look? Oh, that's just the thing he told me already, okay? Gale Cliffs, down that way. And then I believe these are the DLC areas I haven't visited yet. Certainly don't involve any cult things, no sir. Are you winning? By some definition of winning, I suppose so. Hello, Glug, welcome in. Good to see you. Let's see. I need to get that crab pot fixed, sell that ring. Making food. Ooh, what you having? Haste adds speeds to your engines, but increases panic and engine heat. Vroom. Rice, chicken, and vegetables. Ooh, yum. Sounds delicious. Ooh. Cyclopean flounder. Let's just pull up here real quick. Sell that ring. Black magic really fucked up Flounder. Yeah, you know. Painter. Ah, the fisherman. I thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to experiment with some decorations, yes, I'm the person to talk to. What sorts of decorations? I can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have design here already that you might like. If you find any others on your travels, bring them back to me, and I can rig them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments is limited at the moment, though. Could I help find more pigments? He thinks for a short while. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most striking, vibrant coloration. My knees aren't suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see. But if you caught such a creature... He clears scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar. With the right binding agent, we can grind them together for a new mixture. He turns back to you, a cunning plan formed in his mind. I have a cunning plan. Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. But, for now, what can I help you with today? Legs. I think most of these I have to collect. Fish flag. Put some bunting on it. Okay, so all of these are unlockable colors, I suppose. Don't have the right pigment to make that color. You'll need to bring me these crabs. That looks like an aberrant fiddler crab and aberrant common crab. For the meantime, I'll paint it blue. No pride flags, sadly. Okay, ooh. Talk to this fellow. Hello, is everything okay? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere, in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Any strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over. Begging anyone who would listen. Howling it to the wind. These days I almost feel like I understand. Let's see. Process shipments from Blackstone Isle? That old ruin? Doubt it. Let's see. He flicks through a large logbook. It appears to be a record of shipping manifests. Thought so. Doesn't even have a shipping address. As far as I know, nobody lives there. Any shipwrecks? I know there were a few around the east side of the island. Mostly rotted away by now, I'd expect. Or dashed apart by the waves. Poor souls keep hitting rocks in the fog, I guess. There's a blind spot back there where the lighthouse can't be seen. People get turned around. Strange occurrences? Overheard a tale in the tavern some years ago. Sounded pretty strange to me. Supposedly, some 20-odd years ago, a fisherman from these parts hauled up an old sealed casket from the seafloor. They pried it open to took what was inside for themselves. That very night, the fog rolled in for the first time, and has cloaked the seas for every night since. What was in that accursed casket, no one knows. All of the crew that laid eyes on its contents went mad, or worse. The casket and crew have since disappeared and without a trace, but the fog remains. Crazy stuff, huh? It's changeable as the weather, huh? Most days it's pretty quiet. The pay's not great, but the work's straightforward. That suits me to a T. It's good to get that fresh sea breeze without actually being on the water. No offense, but you wouldn't get me out on the seas every day. Alright then. Let's find the belt buckle near Little Marrow. Okay, so the wreck's around that side of the island. Cyclopean flounder. A sprawling, jellied mass spills from a single eye socket. What appears to be a dark pupil is in fact the center of an egg. Ooh. Think we could still eat it? Be my guest. I certainly wouldn't. There we go. Alright, let's go sell some of these fish. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the docks with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Who were you expecting? Your engine, it sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for a vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Are any of those mutants with you now? Yes. Any aberrant will suffice. I suspect they're all the same underneath. Alright, there you go, buddy. This guy's gonna answer your question for you, Miss D. Can you eat aberrant fish? The fishmonger takes the aberrated fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth. I want you to take these too. They're of no use to me. Ooh. Do you hear that? Sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now. The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear this heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. I'm sure he's fine. There we go. Net slots. Basic trawl net now available in stores. You may have invited a little Eldritch Madness to his house. Just a little. He invited it himself. He was like, hey, bring me a fish so I can eat it. Fish whispering about politics, God. Oh, hang on a second. Research. Yes, I've got a few research pieces. Let's research that. Let's see, how much does that cost? More than I... Geez, a lot more than I have. Okay. 460 for that thing. 410 for that one. Trawl net. Alright, definitely need to sell more fish to earn some money. For now... why not catch some cod? I need, what was it, 5, I think? For the altar. Actually, let's go ahead and deploy this while I'm here. I'm sure it's fine. Aha, bronze belt buckle. I dare say that's the... time to return to... Ooh. Return to the docks. Pronto. Oh, okay. Sell that. About that belt buckle. Give the belt buckle? Yes. You give the belt buckle to the man. This is his. Oh, thank you, bless you. You've returned him to me. Please take this. I've not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to me. Yay! Research. Always good. Anything else I can help you with? Nope, that's it. I'm just gonna wait here for morning. There we go. Have enough space for any more. Excuse me. Pull up here. Oh, no, still closed. All right then. suppose I'll just stick those in storage for now then. Till he's open for business again. Wood looks great today. Yeah, much nicer. There we go. Where was that altar? Or this side, I think? Cool, can't move up. Isn't that how it works in Animal Crossing? Cola can't come out in the rain? I forget, it's been a while since I played Animal Crossing. Hang on. Wait. Now I don't have space for any scrap. Oh well. See, I think the altar's around there. It is. A wave washes over the fish, sweeping them away. When the water recedes, you notice something has lodged against the rock. Sinew spindle. A hand-line reel wrapped in a length of stretchy sinew. One end is grafted to a crude bone hook. Triton is pleased with your delivery. I sure hope so. That was 5 whole fish. Who knows how much those could have been worth. Oops. Let's see. Are you open yet, fishmonger? Blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? There we go. Let's see. So this has very low fishing speed, but it does have a bonus to catching aberrations, and it can catch both coastal and shallow. I'll save it for now. Research. What can I research? I still need more materials for those. Need a lot more money for those. Excuse me. Oh, I can't sell this one, huh? Alright then. That's the best I can do for engines for now. Yep, ad time. Let's see. Oh! Pixie! Hello! Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. My goodness. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Crazy Bry Guy. I am a flamboyant cuttlefish mind flayer. I am a variety streamer. I play lots of different kinds of games. Ooh. Thank you for the follow, Zorilla. Edbert. I play Eldritch Horror games and fishing games, and this happens to be an Eldritch Horror fishing game. This is Dredge, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. Oh, hey, Zed! Good to see you. We just got told to get out. Get out! Out of my house! One moment, let me just pop over here real quick. Shout out Queen Kaiju Pixel. Ah, yes, Dead by Daylight. Let's see.
Well, why is your safe search off? Because I like titties!
Yes, I have played this game before, but I started a fresh,
that's what I do to your
save
tits.
to play through the DLC for Spooky Month.
We got pesto, baby! Jimmy pesto!
Let's see. Ooh, fish. Ooh, more fish. Lots of fish. Ooh, there we go. There's an interesting fish. Snag squid. Tasting tongues writhe wildly around sets of yellowed, crooked teeth. The top row are flattened like human molars. Them's good eats right there. Let's go ahead and park in here. Do I have anything to sell to this guy? No. Snag squid. Yes, as you can see, this is a fishing game where you can catch some very interesting fish. The molars provide extra calcium. Exactly. Delicious and nutritious. Oh, hi. Don't you turn my lights out. So rude. Sell all my fish there. Nice. Rest until dawn. There we go. Nice and sunny now. Let's see. Oops. Where am I going? Right, I need to deliver some supplies over here, and then start exploring down this way, I suppose. Maybe check out some of these islands along the way. Let's see, what did she want? 2 wood and 2 metal for her new home? Ooh, crab pot's full. What do we got? Like those. Here we go. Here's some scrap. Yes. One more. There we go. Alright, better head back, because I don't have room for any more stuff in my boat. I gotta stock up on supplies so I can increase my capacity. Oh, I totally forgot. Pixel and Raiders, you know, if you need to, get do your after-stream stuff like snacks and drinks and take a nap or whatever you need to do. Oh, whoopsie. I should put away that dirty plate so I don't bang against it like that. Eh. Sell all my fish. Dry dock. More light space. Excellent. There we go. Okay, now I need fabric and wood. Let's see. Any scrap to be found around this... Oop. Lightning. Dude, my tentacles get in the way of the tea drinking. No, they're like straws. I use them to drink the tea with. Ah, dagnabbit. There we go. Space? Wait, yes, there we go. No space for anything else, though. Also, oops, it's dark. I gotta pay more attention to the time, because it gets dark out here fast. Oh. What was that? So yeah, you'll notice at the top of my screen there's that little eye kind of looking around all furtive like. That's my terror meter. If that starts to get too high, things start happening. So it's always a good idea to not stay out too long at night. Do I have fish? I do have fish. Of course I do. But then again, some fish can only be found at night, so gotta weigh the risks. Let's see, where was that? Oops, wrong button. Ah, I'm going the wrong way. That's the way to the island I'm making deliveries to. That away. valuables. Excellent. Ooh, earrings. Those will fetch a pretty penny. Deliver materials, yes. So I need 1 more metal and 2 more wood.
I can't keep my eyes open, bro. I'm going to bed.
You sleepy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye bye. Just enough. Perfect. And is that scrap or... Ah, valuables. Okay. Ooh. Goblet. Lots of stuff around here. There we go. Might be able to make room for 1 more. Oops. It is dark out again. Time flies when you're fishing. What is that? Fabric? Yes, but I don't have room for any fabric right now. Hello, Hydrilla. Yes, Dredge. One of my favorite video games of all time. Delivering materials. There we go. Delivered all the necessary materials. You should let the builder know. Alright. And I believe... There it is. A little more dredging to do. Love the art narrative style. Yes. Oh my god, I love the prose so very much. Alright, let's go ahead and reduce that terror a little bit. There we go. Return to the builder. Nothing like some nice, relaxing fishing with absolutely no eldritch horror to be seen anywhere at all. Do I have the DLCs? Yes. That's part of why I'm actually streaming it, because I haven't played the DLCs yet. I have played through the main game in its entirety already, but I wanted to revisit it now that I have the DLCs. Plus, it's spooky month. You've done it? Well, no sense in wasting time. Let's get moving. Oh, I have to make room for the builder. Okay, hang on. No room on deck. Come back when you have more space. I'll be waiting. Good. Flavor that. No spooky cults and giant mutant fish here. No, sir. None whatsoever. Put those in my storage. sell these. Alright, all aboard. Lord Marin's to you, Great Armero. I'm onward bound. Alright then. Let's get you to your new home, shall we? Vroom. Gotta be careful with that boost, though, because if I boost too much, I can damage the engines. Just shove her in the compartment. Yeah, just throw her below decks with the fish and stuff. It's fine. Yes, this'll do. Thank you, fella. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome back anytime. She reaches into her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Research? Yes, excellent. We like research. Oh, I don't have enough research parts. Whoops. Okay then. Let's see. Alright, I suppose head on down to the Gale Cliffs next. Or I could go exploring, who knows. Fish. Oops. There we go. I don't have room for any more stingrays, though, so that'll have to do for now. Uh-oh. Stream's down again. Doggone it. Alright, hang on a second. Frick. Internet. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Stinking internet. Always deciding to make a mess of my streams. Shakes fist at sky. Old man yells at cloud. Stow that. Alright, take these back to the fishmonger. Ooh, crab pot. Let's see how that's doing. Nope, no room. No room. Pop on back to the docks. There we go. Let's see, 1800 lumens, huh? That is, let's see, that would make, 2 of these would make 50, so this is an improvement. Now let's get that. Install that, sell the extra. Uh, 460, 410. I need to save up for these. Internet's been fussy tonight. It sure is. As it so often does, sadly. Alright, so... let's do some fishing. Only I could see better at night. Ooh, trophy. Nice. Those make big bucks. Ah. There we go. Ooh, there's some more fish. I don't have room for any more fish, that's fine. Back to shore we go. There we go. Sell all of that. That needs to be repaired. Let's see, what do I still need? Actually, hang on, I forgot. What do I need for my upgrades? Wood, that's what I need. Gots to find more wood to upgrade my ship with. Hey, Karis, good to see you. Welcome on in. Ooh, that's a water spout. Probably don't want to sail into that. This is a cool web fishing. Very funny. Yes, this is web fishing. Nobody knew it. I've been playing you all for fools. Need more wood. Ooh, shiny spot. That means better chance of catching aberrations. Like that one. Many-eyed mackerel. Gill plates dotted with eyeballs. Superfluous but scanning frantically. All eyes see right through you. very normal fishing. Yeesh. Duck on it. That's coastal fish. I can't fish those yet. Fish with many eyes, so fish. Exactly. Alright, and we're full up. Back to town to sell the fish. If they skin and sell it, would it be fish? Sell all of those. Let's see, buy that. Oh, hang on. No you. There we go. Install that. Sell the old one. Sell that one. And now, just need to save up for the oceanic hook. 410, geez, okay. Ah yes, many-eyed mackerel. What Marrow's fish have I not caught yet? Oh, I think the yellow border means these are Iron Rig editions. So I'll need to head out to explore that before I can catch those, I suppose. Alright, but I've caught all of the other fish besides the oceanic ones. DLC fish? Yes, exactly. The Iron Rig is one of the 2 DLCs. Stow that. Alright, still need more wood. Oh, hey. Aberration spot. Brood squid. Yuck. Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Other cores lay dormant alongside. Charming. Also, deploy the crab pot there. Catch some fish. Let's see. Catch some fish here. Right. There we go. Looks like it's full of pus. Yeah. Or something. Alright, let's go ahead and sell those. Nice, nice. There we go. looks like there's... yeah, a few aberrations I haven't found yet in this area. Haven't caught any cod aberrations. Oh, there's 3 cod aberrations. 3 mackerels. Another eel. Another flounder. Grouper. Let's wait for morning. There we go. Still looking for wood parts to upgrade my ship, but... keep forgetting which button is what. For now, I suppose we should head towards the Gale Cliffs. Do I take requests about playing certain games? It depends, I guess. Mostly if it's something I own, then maybe, but like... Stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. The cold stone does not respond to your touch. Wait, which way am I going? That way. Just hold on. Which way is the wind blowing me? Or does the wind just always point me towards this place? Maybe that's how it works. I see you all are fishing in solidarity. Yes, good. Ooh, orcas. What have we here? Shipwreck? Pull up to a wreck with a familiar-looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor, except this one has a huge breach in one side. You're tied up alongside the old wreck. Look in the cabin. Cupboards and drawers. The cupboards have been completely and methodically emptied. All the drawers are missing. There aren't even any floorboards left. Here in the cabin. Overhead electrical equipment. The equipment is all still there, though surely exposure to the elements has fried the internals. You angle the overhead radio down to get a closer look. A note slips off the top. You put it in your pocket to read later. Check out the cargo. You poke through the cargo hold. A few items remain, not yet lost to the sea. Valve engine. Ooh, that's better than what I thought, actually. Neat. Dumb idea. Man, I love fishing hat to go on top of the... That is funny. I could probably find something like that, but I'm not sure if I can do that in VitoTube, because it's a little simple for a little bit of a simple VTuber program. Or a shark. Shapes in the deep. What have we here? Ooh, a flag. Nice. Here we are. Gale Cliffs. Ocean perch. Ow! Dang it. Shit there. Retired whaler and Ingfell resident. Any shipwrecks around here? The real wreck around here is the settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us and moved on over to those cliffs years ago. I suspect he's regretting his decision now, the devil. Heard about any strange things in the area? Some time ago, just after the last whale was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up and hurrying away as fast as... hurrying away north as fast as they could. They were waving and shouting something at us from their boats, but we couldn't make it out. Never did see or hear from them since. Ingfell used to be a whaling town. Emphasis on the used to be. We would go out, bring in a carcass, and then the rest of the town would get to work. But the whales got scarce some 20 years ago, and now look at us, barely scraping by for a new candle. What can you tell me about the cliffs? Many years ago, the cliffs used to be a haven for smugglers and pirates. Legend tells of 2 pirate lords who used Gale Cliffs as their hideout. Supposedly, they got into some disagreement and a huge battle was fought around the south side of the cliffs. There certainly are a large number of wrecks in that area. Doggy, yeah, there's a dog. Somebody caught something with lots of money. Ah, a whale shark, that would do it. Both sides were completely destroyed, their treasure hoards left abandoned and unclaimed to this day. I dare say they'd be worth a lot if anyone knew where to find them. South side, huh? Know of any odd characters around these parts? Heard the tale of Magran. He was an old whaler from these parts. As the whales got more scarce, the crews spent longer and longer at sea trying to find them. Magran, it seems, wasn't cut out for this. He formed an unnatural attachment to a scroll he found on one of these trips. He says the scroll told him how to become immortal by eating mutated fish. People started calling him Magran the Fisherman. Oh, sorry, that was Magran the Fishman, not Fisherman. One day, the town awoke to find all the boat's nets and lines had been slashed in the night, and old Magran was nowhere to be found, nor has he been seen since. Where can I sell my fish? We catch our fish ourselves here, so we don't have much need for buying any. But there's a merchant that travels around. She's usually anchored across the bay. She buys and sells almost anything, and she does repairs, too. Need help with anything? The fishing is calm. No, it's fine. I put it there for a reason. I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here we consider aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. Normally we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dogs keep digging them up and eating them. Can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? Thank you, we'll be decently compensated. Where can I catch Congreal? They can be tricky to find. I'm told they inhabit the holes and burrows within the cliffs themselves. I imagine they've been fished out around the edges, so you may have to venture into the passageways of the cliffs to find them. Or did I mention that they only come out at night? Yes, I believe they hide during the day. Good luck. Cool. Ooh. There we go, all full up. Ooh, artifact manifest. Vessel, SY Grand Prize. Owner, Mr. Michael Schult. Port Gale Cliffs. Oaken Music Box. Purchased from the antiquarian at Little Marrow for a bargain price. Previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside, otherwise in reasonable condition. Has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism, pending inspection by locksmith. Wooden mask. Carved wooden tribal mask. Said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, rain, and protection from evil spirits. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. 12-piece tea set, bone china, 6 cups, and 6 saucers. Acquired from an Eastern dealer, do not use. Jar of earth. A jar containing earth from a meteor impact site, allegedly. Fisherman's notes. Deep sky, deep forever. Casket seal broken, fog core. 5 rise, he knows. Scouring bass. Shapes swirl inside bulging, clouded eyes. Blinded by the light of the surface, but perfectly suited for searching the depths. Oceanic perch, also known as the rosefish, this brightly colored little fish has sharp, thorny fins. The dark bands on its flank help it camouflage, making this a fearsome night predator if you're a small shrimp. And stonefish. This miserable-looking creature carries a dangerous amount of venom in its dorsal fins. Handle with care. Completely normal messages, not ominous at all. Sounds like cheat codes. Suits. Rotting concrete eel. Right, but first... time to meet our new best friend. Traveling merchant. Ahoy there. You're a new face. A fisherman, I take it? Perfect. Well, we should get along like a house on fire. Haha. I'm a traveler and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board and sell them at the next town I come across. Likewise, I haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. On this side of the pontoon, I'll buy any fish you want to sell. I also keep a stock of crab pots here for sale. Okay. Say, have you met the photographer? She stopped by my pontoon a little while back. She's loaded up with fancy camera equipment to take pictures of all the wildlife. She sighs wistfully. Wish I had my own camera. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to document everything you do? You'd never forget anything. Anyway, she said she was setting up on a small island to the south of the Marrows. If you're in the area, maybe you should check on her. Oh. Hey again, come by for a chat. What do you know about Gale Cliffs? Well, there's Ingfeld just across the bay, which is a dreary little whaling town. Folks there are always in need of something, which keeps me in business. The residents are always talking about the cliffs. Most seem afraid. Frankly, I'm not sure why they stay. Occasionally I hear deep rumblings from within the rocks. I don't hang around here for long. Are you always out on the water? Yeah, always. I like to keep moving along. The merchanting is secondary to the traveling, really. I'm more of a merchanting traveler. I get to see a lot of places, which is nice. I also get to meet a lot of people, which is only sometimes nice. Is there anything else you want to talk about? See strange things out at sea. Morning, Doc. Good to see you. Strange things? Plenty. But I try not to dwell on them. You could go crazy, you know? But hey, if you're seeing strange things, maybe you're not seeing them the right way. Maybe they're not so strange after all. Or perhaps they are and they're incredibly dangerous. Better not risk it. Need help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there are a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could share some of your info with me? Sure, I can help with that. Great. The fish I have left to track down are oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath tigerfish, and coelacanth. I know a little about each species already, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. Alright, tell me about the oarfish. Given that the oarfish has a long and fragile body, I suspect they'll live in reasonably deep but calm water. Maybe the shelter of gale cliffs would suit them? Gulper eels. I know that gulper eels live at the deepest depths imaginable. You'll have to get some specialist gear to catch one of those. Alright, Goliath tigerfish. Oarfish are fascinating? Yeah. There's a reason they were often mistaken for sea dragons back in the day. These guys are legitimately scary. They hunt in murky, swampy waters using the shade of trees as cover. And coelacanth. Actually, I have no idea where coelacanths might be, but they have a primordial feel to them, don't you think? Alright, so these are all like super rare fish. Okay. Let's sell some fish here. Do some repairs. Ooh, I have enough for the oceanic reel. There we go. Very nice. Anything else? Ooh, refined metal. And research. Very expensive, though. Lady Gregan? No. Tonight I'm having some blueberry herbal tea, actually. Celestial seasonings. Alright. Okay. Time to catch some fish. Uh-oh. Mind the water spout. Don't want to get caught in that, thank you. Tiger mackerel. Blubbery tea. Preference is raspberry tea for when I want fruit tea instead of Earl Grey. I do have some raspberry tea, actually. Been meaning to try it. Alright, that's all of those fish for now. What else we got around here? Ooh, that's a big fish. There we go. Karis has EPT. Nice. Canadian? No, I am Californian, actually. There we go, sell all those fish. Have I tried mint? No, actually. That is one kind of tea I have not tried. I think Nutty picked up some mint tea on the last shopping trip, though. Oh, a dumb joke? Alright, hit me. What's your dumb joke, Karis? Maple tea my sister would brought me from Canada. Ooh. What's heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? That's right, the kilogram of steel, because steel is heavier than feathers. The feathers, because you have to carry the weight of what you did to those birds. You know what? Fair enough. My brain just defaults to the limby bit. Alright, let's see. What have we here? An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Oh, greetings. Don't get many visitors around here. What is it that you need? Let's see. Know of any shipwrecks around here? Someone that used to live here kept their ship moored at the base of the cliff, until it was struck by some falling rocks and sunk to the bottom. They were devastated at the loss. We all were. It was a beautiful boat, decorated with all manner of memorabilia from their travels. At low tide, I can still see what's left of the masthead poking through the waves. Minty question was to Misty. Oh. Ah, gotcha. They're being consumed from the core by that hateful serpent. Have you seen it? Nobody believed me. Not until it started devouring our foundations, opening up chasms beneath our homes. It was nightmarish, waking in the night to the sound of a creature slithering somewhere underneath. It seems to have turned its attention elsewhere, but not before it took everything from me. Know how I could clear the debris around here? You'd probably need some explosive to shift those rocks. My brother at Ingfell used to make explosives. For the whaling operations, you see. Nasty stuff. But with the whales all gone, can't imagine he's still in business. Place doesn't seem safe. Why do you live here? I have been stubbornly holding out here for quite some time. Truth be told, I've been reconsidering my position lately. I've been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life, until the collapse. Now I'm alone and cut off by land and sea, left only with these trembling rocks on all sides. I could help you move to Ingfell. It's not that simple. My brother would never... You see, I used to live in Ingfell with my brother. He was a whaler back in the day. Things were bad. We fought a lot. Mostly about how our parents' inheritance should be divided. We were in the prime foolishness of our youth. When my wife and I decided to move here, I took the family crest. I stole it from him. Now, after all this time, I can't return without it. Alright, where is it? That's where the problem lies. After the collapse, that creature dragged debris from the houses down into its wretched burrows. The crest went down with it. New cat Twix says hello. She's walking around my room meowing. Aw, say hello to Twix. It's a lost cause, I know, but if you were to find it, It's a large whalebone crest. It would mean the world to me. I don't get your hopes in. Oh, I won't. New fish, blackmouth salmon. You've promises to keep, blackmouth, and miles to swim before you sleep. And isn't that... What is that? That's gotta be a reference to something. Promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. That's like a poem or something, and I'm drawing a blank on what it is. Tiger mackerel. Slightly more substantial than other mackerel species, but harder to catch. That's the conger eel. Then rays. What is that? A sturgeon? Or a pike, maybe. Catch oarfish, gulper eel, goliath tigerfish, and coelacanth. Family crest and gray gale cliffs. Alright then. Oh, uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Yep, there's the serpent. No, thank you. Back off, buddy. Whew, that was close. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Misty. Oh, sorry, I missed the stretch earlier. Got lost in all the fishing. One moment. Oh, big stretch. Go ahead and pop a lozenge real quick. Help my throat. Okay. So yeah, that's what we have to contend with. Giant sea serpent patrolling the cliffs. Let's go ahead and... Wait, what do I have? I have one research part, okay. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Oh. Oh, there it is. Problem is, a lot of the cliffs are blocked off right now, so let's see if we can get some explosives from that whaler. Doing all this fishing is reminding me how pretty betas are. Yeah, beta fish are nice. A lot of them are mistreated as pets, though, unfortunately. I heard you used to make explosives. I did. Sometimes the carcasses needed breaking up. It wasn't the most efficient, or the most pleasant, but it got the job done. Been thinking about getting back into it. Might be able to rustle up something strong enough to clear those debris piles in the cliffs. But I'm not sure. I don't have the energy these days. I'd have a use for some explosives like that. Alright, I'll think on it some more. But I make no promises. When I was growing up, we had some fish you could see the insides of. Ooh. Gnarly. Ooh, some scrap? Fishing, fishing, fishing. Fishing on a mission. Water spout, careful. Oh shit. Hello there, sir. No, thank you. I want nothing that you're selling, thank you. Fortunately, there's a dock right here. Off-topic question. Got a GameCube game recommendation? Chibi Robo or Luigi's Mansion would probably be the first thing that come to mind. You stand in the center of a campsite. Fire's embers are cool, but ash is still steadily blowing out with the wind.
Darn it, he docks. I can't do anything.
A large flat rock sits atop the charred wood of the campfire. A handful of tiny fish bones can be seen poking out of the ashes. You kick the ashes. Your foot hits something hard at the bottom of the pile. Brush the remnants aside. Research part. Nice. You take it. Look for footprints. You find no footprints, but unfamiliar symbols have been sketched in the dust nearby. Some have been erased with the hasty sweep of a foot. Check the makeshift tent. The tent is a sheet of cloth suspended over some sticks. There's nothing inside save for a smoothed hollow in the dirt where someone slept. Alright, that'll do for now. Now, let's see if I can investigate some of these shipwrecks here. Before Mr. Giant World-Eating Serpent returns. Ooh. Aberration spot. Oh, it's that one again. Before I catch any more, I want to go check that shiny spot over here. Ooh, are these conger eels? That might be. Now, can I find space for it is the question. But hang on. Perfect. There we go. So I'll just need to let that age for a bit before I hand it over for that quest. Delicious aged conger eel. And park. There we go. Fish market. Sell that and that. Don't sell that one. Put those in storage. Let's... Actually, hold on. Shipyard. Anything I can afford that I need? And not right now. Alright. Let's sleep. And then I think I should make a trip back to our little central hub town. Conger eel, often found hiding in shipwrecks or cavernous holes during the day, only emerging at night to hunt. And she said there was a photographer on an island south of the Marrows, so it's probably somewhere in this area, I suppose. I think I already checked this island, so she's not here. Possibly one of these islands over here, then. What have we here? Oh, is this a photographer? It is. Here we are. Hello. Sorry, would you step out of the way for a moment? You're in my shot. She moved to the side. A few seconds later, the photographer sighs in exasperation and mutters to herself. No, this simply won't do. What's the matter? The angle of this lens is all wrong. I'll never get a close-up shot of anything with this. And the others, I fear they were lost overboard. She sighs again and looks off to the west. I was sailing from Stellar Basin, you see, squeezing my boat through a narrow gap between two islands, and then I crashed into some coral. I thought I heard something in the water behind me, so I dared not stop. If you were able to retrieve the lenses for me, let me see. She rummages through what few belongings survived the trip. I have a spare camera here that I won't need. You're welcome to it if you can find those lenses. I'll mark on your map where I think I lost them. Neat. Some more dredging. Oops. Nice. Joel the sturgeon. I think that's a reference to something. Not sure what. Map. Over there, huh? Alright, let's take a peek. Right there, huh? That's where she lost her cameras. Ooh, what's that? Is that a treasure chest? Sure looks like a treasure chest. Haven Crate. Oh, you know what? That probably goes to the Iron Rig, doesn't it? Yeah. Sailing between two islands. She lost her stuff. Oh, right here? A collection of cases have washed up against the shore. Some have already split open and lost their contents to the waves. Aha! Photography equipment. And let's go ahead and fish here too. See what we can find. Ooh, a goblet. Alright. Oh, which way is... Right, northeast. Alright, I can see the lighthouse from anywhere on the map, so... makes it very easy to navigate towards Greater Marrow. Just gotta be careful getting there. Whoa. I think it sees me. Whoa. Frickin' ghost rocks. And we're safe. Ooh, okay. Oh, there we go. Conquer eel is rotting now. Let's see. Wow, okay, this needs a lot of materials, huh? Okay. Gonna need more cloth and more wood, it looks like. Pardon me, sir, do you have any great ball? So I need more wood, fabric, and refined metal. Anything I can afford? No, nothing new. Okay. Let's just pop across the bay real quick. Sell our valuables to the pawn shop. Ooh, hold on. Wow. There's an aberration. Trader. A returning customer. Please take this as a symbol of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find it useful. Pulls a book from a stack sitting on his desk and hands it to you. It's covered in dust, but otherwise seems in good condition. Sell all trinkets. There we go. And then deliver a flag. You found a scrap of fabric, eh? Let me see. A unique design. Do you want to attach it now? Sure, why not? Nothing else for now. Let's go ahead and rest, reduce my terror level. There we go. Oh, right, I forgot I left a crab pot over here, didn't I? Oh, I don't have room. Uh-oh. Alright, I'll have to pick that up in a second then. Alright, hold on. First, let's go ahead and put this in storage so I don't accidentally sell it. Alright, and then... don't need this. Go ahead and sell that. Let's see, 18.9. No, not as good as either any of these, actually. Let's go ahead and sell that as well. Oh, thank you for the hydrate drink, Miss D. Let's see, finish collecting this. Oh, getting late where I am. Time to catch some Z's. Alright, have a good night, Miss D. Thank you for hanging out. Over here. Sell that. Can I sell that? No. Okay, that just needs to be delivered to the iron rig, I suppose. I should see if the builder's finished setting up over here. Look at that, she's got her own little house now. Hey, thanks again for helping me move out here. I managed to get myself set up now. Found this while I was unpacking, you should take it. She hands you a book. The cover is dusty, but in otherwise good condition. If you ever need to use the dock or store stuff here, be my guest. Excellent. Another book to read. Engineer's Companion. What's mine? You know what, let's go visit the iron rig over here since I've got this box that I apparently need to deliver to them. Also... ooh, big fish. Big fish I don't have room for. Arrgh. You know what, toss the crab, that's fine. Actually, before I go to the rig, I should return the photographer's stuff. which I believe she was south of here. Where was she? She was on this island here, I think. Ooh, what's that? Abyssal fish. Ah, okay. I need very deep sea fishing equipment for that then. What about these? Can I catch this? That is also abyssal. Darn. No, thank you. You have the lenses. Oh, I do hope they've not been damaged by the seawater. He takes the case from you and inspects each lens carefully. They seem mostly unharmed. Nothing that some careful polishing can't remedy, at least. As promised, you should take my spare camera. The lens is nothing special, but it should allow you to capture some good shots. If you wanted some advice on locating wildlife to photograph, just say the word. Large fish. I suspect you're more knowledgeable in this particular area than I am. There are a few shark species around, most notably the huge whale shark. They tend to prefer the warmer waters around Stellar Basin. Completely harmless, as I'm sure you know, but do be careful around them. You wouldn't want your propellers causing them any injury. Mammals. While still relatively scarce, I believe a few cetaceans, that's whales and such, can be found in the deeper waters around here. You might be lucky enough to spot a pod of bottlenose dolphins or killer whales. They've been known to swim alongside boats. I did see some killer whales earlier, actually. As for the larger whales, I've heard humpbacks, sperm whales, and even the odd blue whale have been sighted in the area. Doesn't surprise me to hear that their numbers have dwindled, what with Ingfeld's whaling endeavors. Hopefully their populations will recover in time. Birds. You'll hear quite a wide variety of birdsong from the islands, though I suspect they're all too small to spot from your boat. There's sure to be a few larger species, gulls and ravens, loitering around more active docks looking for morsels of food. The ruins in Devil's Spine hosts a few breeding pairs of seahawks. You're bound to hear them calling to each other, though they're quite elusive. Anything else? Reptiles. I'm glad you asked. Not many consider reptiles when they think of the ocean. Loggerhead turtles are a common sight in the temperate waters around the Merrows and Gale Cliffs, though they can be hard to spot in the water. When it comes to larger reptiles, they don't get any bigger than saltwater crocodiles. The mangroves of Twisted Strand are the perfect environment for them. Anything else? That's it for now. Thank you. We're not too far from the docks over here. Let's just zip on over here. Uh-oh. That's not good. Whoop. Aye. Frickin' ghost rocks. Whew, okay. Let's fish out. Oh no! I think the conger eel rotted into nothing. I waited too long. Ah, yep. Drat. I'll need to catch another one then. Sailfish, impossibly quick, but the bill and sail don't sell for much. Alright, let's rest a bit. At least until my terror goes down. Try and catch another conger eel before daybreak. Let's see, where were they? They were around the back of the island, I think I caught them. I might not make it in time before daybreak, though. Yep, daytime. Oh well. I'll go after conger eels next nighttime then. What have we here? Ooh, pirate flag. Nice. Oh, camera. Nice. Ooh, I need more wood for my, yeah, upgrades. Wrong button. There we go. Oops. There we go. Let's see. Oh, reading complete. 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. A hefty tome and laborious read. It goes into great detail about techniques that can be employed to reduce the impacts of fishing upon fish stocks. Mentions something about ensuring a healthy ecosystem for future generations. Rods, reels, and rigs. Straightforward, simple techniques on operating fishing equipment for more effectively. Not much I didn't already know, though. Correct engine operation, a preachy and disjointed set of articles on how and how not to operate engines. In general, it was far too overcautious for my thinking. The Relaxed Mind, biggest load of rubbish I've ever read. It goes on and on about breathing exercises and controlling your heart rate, as if that could help me. Resilience to panic. Nice. What have we here? Ooh, fish I haven't caught yet. Oh, it is a sturgeon. Look at that. That's about it for now. Ooh, hang on. Is that valuables? I believe it is. Nice. Research part. Gotta be careful. Serpent could be around any corner in here. Oh, there it is. Uh-oh, that's a dead end. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, shit. My light's off. No wonder I can't see anything. Yeesh. I suppose that's also why he didn't see me, though, so... Small blessings. Alright, park over here. Sell those. Put those in my storage. Ooh, excuse me. Just do that. I still need fabric and refined metal. Fix that up. Ooh, you self-refined metal. I'll take that off your hands. Nice. Alright, still need one more fabric to finish that off. Let's go ahead and drop my crab pot somewhere around here. Oh, hang on. There we go. Good spot for a crab pot there. Now, where are the conger eels? Oh, there's some eels. Wish these things didn't take up so much space. That's fine. Come on. I see that aberrant fish spot.
Actually, oh, shit. Nope.
It's time to go. No, thank you, sir. Okay. Yeah, so that can happen if you let your terror level get a bit too high. Something slivers... Oh, no. Well, that's fantastic. Hang on. That can also happen. Your fish can get infected. Not great. Oh, a book. Thank you. Get that out of there. Let this one rot for the quest. Oh, excuse me. Goodness. There we go. All right. Get rid of all that terror. Ooh. Decaying blackmouth. A shimmering blackness permeates the flesh of this relentless fish. Muscles atrophied and decaying, but still it swims on. do some dredging over here. Nice. Well, serpents around here somewhere. Shit! Butterfingers. That's damaged one of my motors, so I'm hobbled a bit. Aye. There we go. Got the crest. I believe it is time to get out of here now. Before the serpent finds me. Oh boy. Do I have enough room for that? Let's see. I think I can make enough room. But I want to save it for if I can catch an aberration. There it is. Sprouting eel. An eruption of crystalline growths bursts from its skin. Sharp shapes clatter and resonate together. Neat. Oh, hey. Letter in a bottle. Oh, don't you turn that on me. Stop that. I do not. I was about to wonder if I have room for fabric, because I need fabric, but I don't. Is that eel rotted yet? No, it's stale. Excuse me, pulling the dock there. Oh, goodness gracious. Pardon me. Oh, right. Wait, no, I need to take it to the other guy. Alright, that's fine. I'll just... Engineer's Companion. Large parts of this are irrelevant to the maintenance of boating equipment, but there are some small sections on waterproofing that hold useful advice. Equipment types that use durability will lose it 10% slower. Cool. Art of the Silver Tongue. Let's go ahead and pop over here to the traveling merchant. Fix that. There we go. September 9th, 1997. He still refuses to take me aboard when he is working. He is convinced that I will find it dull or that the crew will be crass or otherwise intolerable. Perhaps I'm being overly needy. I know he needs time alone, but I am so desperately bored at home when he is away. He recently installed some salvaging equipment on the boat. I think the idea of pulling up treasure is terribly exciting. I must convince him to let me have a go. Show family crest to the hermit. Right. Let's wait until morning, shall we? There we go. Is this your family crest? You found it, and I never thought I'd see this beauty again. But now, I have a further favor to ask. Would you take this to my brother at Ingvel? Tell him his brother is sorry and would like to come home. Okie dokie. Easy peasy. Just over here. I believe this crest is yours. Gods, I haven't seen this since... Huh, so he did take it. I knew it. Your brother's sorry. Will you let him come home? I don't know if... I was in the right state when he left. Okay, fine. You can stay in my old workshop, at least for the time being. But I'll need some time to clear it out. While I'm doing that, perhaps you can do something for me. See, I've been trying to clear some debris in the pathways through the cliffs to make a shortcut, with explosives. I was able to set a charge, but the cliffs seemed particularly unsteady that day, so I didn't risk detonating it. You just need to get in there and set it off. It's not far in. Left some yellow flags nearby, you can't miss it. Okay. Yellow flags for explosives, huh? Oh. This does it. Let's not crash our boat again. Please and thank you. Oh, there's the serpent. Uh-oh. Just zoom away from you real quick, thank you. Ooh, let's see what kind of crabs I've caught. Decorator crab. Ooh. Where's these yellow flags he left? Aha! Pile of loose debris. In the gaps between the rocks, you can see what appears to be large white teeth. There's a long fuse trailing out from the side. This must be the location the whaler wants cleared for a shortcut. Light the fuse. Kaboom! The debris crumbles away. You should let the whaler know. Okily dokily. Oh shit. Ah, dang it. Let the eel rot again. Uh-oh. Look, the serpent was sneaking up on me again. You've done it. We heard the blast from here. Gods, the echo. I'm surprised the cliffs don't come down on your head. Yay, I can vape now. Congratulations. I got things ready here. Go and tell my brother that he can come home. Right, I need to pay more attention to the frickin' eel so I can turn it in when it rots, but before it decays completely. Go. Right. Ah well. Ooh, I forgot to turn my lights on. Ooh, alright. Sell some fish over here. Let's see if I can catch another eel. Get this quest done properly. Your brother forgives you. He's found a place for you to stay. He does? That's a huge weight off my chest. One so old I hardly remembered it was there. Right, well, I'm packed and ready to go. All aboard. The hermit climbs aboard with all of his belongings. Let's go ahead and just cart him right over there real quick. Is EP time? Good night, Brian Chat. Alright, good night, Karis. Thanks for hanging out. Always good to see you. Well, here we are. The hermit notices the old whaler standing on the dock waiting for him. Little brother, you're home. I'm sorry, I was so foolish. We both were. Come on inside, let me get your bags. The two brothers walk away down the dock. One of them pauses for a moment and turns back to you. Oh, stranger, if you find any more debris that needs clearing, I'm working on making some more packed explosives. Come by the old whaling yards anytime. Is that this spot right over here? Or is it just still at this dock? Excuse me. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is on the house for all your help. Okay. Hope you can put them to good use wherever you find cause for it. Okay, so he sells these for $40. Alright, not too bad. I can think of a few places I can use these. Actually, you know what? Let's just buy the lot. Why not? Alright, first of all... this one. Use the explosives. Kaboom! Dredge up some goodies here. Aha! There we go. Uh-oh. There we are. Let's use up some more of these explosives, shall we? One there. Oh hey, refined metal. That I don't have space for. Hang on. Let's use another explosive. Now I should be able to grab that. Nice. Are there any other rocks that needed blasting around here? I think that's it, actually. Oh, no, there's another. Let's see, I have one left. Okay. Good. Oh. Hold on, I heard that. Aha! An altar breaks through the waves at the base of the cliff. 3 crab-like creatures are carved into it. The largest is covered in rocks and other strange shapes. Okay, so I need 3 crabs, one of which it sounds like is a decorator crab. Where did I leave that crab pot? Having covered itself in detritus, this creature hardly resembles a crab at all. Yeah, that's what I need. Ah, it's over that way. Yep, decorator crab. Can I finagle enough room for it, though, is the question. Possibly. Hang on, let's see. Perfect. Take this back over there. Hopefully it'll just stay there until I come back with the other crab. Right, where was it? Over here? Oh, on the other, there it is. You can return to these items later. Good. Alright, let's head back to the traveling merchant then. Boy, howdy, it's dark out here. Oh, right, I still need... Or, wait, do I have room? I don't have room for a Congrio right now. Drat. Alright. Come back to that later then. Nope, 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 nope. Ugh, bad whisper fog. Let's go ahead and wait till morning. Then, I think we should make a trip back to Little Marrow. Where is it? There's the lighthouse. Zip on over there. Workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. It's locked. Oh, I think that's like a DLC thing. The one DLC I don't have, which is like a jumpstart DLC that just gives you some equipment, I think. So you've returned. I wasn't sure you were coming back. You drag the massive music box into the room, gouging the wooden floorboards beneath it. The collector doesn't seem to mind. He's focused on the box. You found this at the cliffs, didn't you? Yes. Excellent. I should make future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly as though thrown high by a wave. He closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Ability unlocked. Manifest. Instantly return to Blackstone Isle. Now, there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. The reef at Stellar Basin may have caught and accumulated some wreckage. Search around that area. Okie dokie. What are you doing with these relics? Why, collecting them, of course. An investment for times to come. Why don't you search for these relics yourself? The ocean no longer wishes to cooperate. As the waves are unsafe for me, you will be my surrogate. And what does manifest do? Use of these words will induce a trance-like state. While in this state, time will pass in the blink of an eye. When it is over, you will find yourself here. As always, I caution against overusing this. Selectively and strategically utilize it when you need it most. Okie dokie. Stellar Basin, over that away. Yep, there we go. Manifest. New ability. Hoping I have enough room for this. Let's find out. Yes, yes I do. Rad. I'm probably gonna call it a night pretty soon here because I do have an early start in the morning. So I should get some shut-eye. Oh, the lighthouse keeper is waiting for you on the dock looking displeased. I saw you sailing out towards the horizon, crossing that deep expanse. Do you really think that's wise? What's the problem? Feels a bit like tempting fate, does it not? Things are bad enough around here without your provocations. Abruptly, she walks away. Her eyes scan the water as she walks along the dock. A beautifully colored but deadly predator. Sell that fish. Very nice. I do still need more fabric for the upgrade, don't I? Ooh, wait. There's some fabric. Perfect. Just what I needed. One is all I need. Gonna go for that? Alright, have a good night, Hydrilla. Thanks for hanging out. Sleep tight and take care. Excellent. More refined metal. There we go. Thank you for the stream. My pleasure. I have a lot of fun doing this. Alright. Back to port we go. Oh, hang on. Ooh, there we go. New aberration. Toast eel. Numerous glowing shapes flicker and squirm behind a distended rib cage. The rest of the fish is withered and drained. Let's sell some trinkets over here. There we go. Push deal. Oh. Usually I stream later than this, but unfortunately Saturdays are the one day of the week that I'm usually super busy, so I can't stream too late Friday nights. So let's sell this here. Stow that. And there we go. Tier 2 hull upgrade. Aha! Got more space now. Research. What can I research? Let's research that. How much did that cost? 300. That is, let's see, 26.3. I can fit 2 of those, which gets me 52.6. As opposed to the, let's see, 3 of those. 46.8. Yeah, okay. Or, no. 47.4. Either way, 2 of the larger motors is better than 3 of these motors. However, I can't afford 2 of the larger motors right now. So for now, you know what? I think Having just upgraded the hull, that is a good stopping point. So let's see who is on to raid out to. Alright. Switch over to this screen while I find someone to raid. Let's see. Raid channel. Who is live? Oh, it looks like Doc went to parade. Ooh, Prophet's playing Baldur's Gate. That's always fun. Barco's playing web fishing. That would be very funny to raid into. Let's see. Decisions. You know, let's raid Barcode, because they're playing web fishing, which I think is appropriate and funny. So, I will see you all next time. Ooh, probably not tomorrow night, because I'm going to be busy. But, next stream, we'll see what next stream will be. It's probably either Voices of the Void or one of the other horror games I have lined up. But, in the meantime, have a good day, night, morning, whatever time zone. Take care, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.